Hello, internet friends. I was looking back and realized that it's been about 6 years since I have done any updates on my pedal board, and I have made some updates recently, and I thought I would just do a quick video, or maybe a slightly long video, to go over the changes I made, because I think maybe it'll be helpful. At least it's interesting for me. The signal chain of the pedal board starts here at the MXR Super Comp, coming in, and I've switched from using rigid connectors to just using the George L's for the really short runs. I've got an Electro Harmonics boost pedal, very simple, gets the job done, up into the Tube Screamer. From the Tube Screamer, I'm going to the Mastertron Fuzz by Zvex. This guy does a lot of great work. It's got those splatty 8-bit sounds as well as a regular fuzz type sound depending on where you turn the knobs. From here is where it gets interesting. I'm going from the Mastertron over to this little routing box that I made. And this replaces this behemoth that I wired up a while back and I think did a video about. The whole point of this thing was to be able to switch with a flick of a switch from an amp with an effects loop to an amp without an effects loop. I was getting all sorts of ground hum issues and whatever probably wasn't designed the best. So here I'm coming out from the drive section of my pedal board, and I can switch that to just plug this in somewhere and somewhere if I want to go straight into the front of an amp and have it all run in line. This number one is out to the amplifier. I'm running a Fender Supersonic 22 watt. I really like this amp. And this two goes to number one. I don't know why it's number one. I think it was a mistake in wiring when I made it initially, but it works. And this number one goes all the way over to my Ernie Ball Jr. And this Ernie Ball Jr. has the This One's Mine mod. I don't know if he's still doing it, but he was doing it a while back. It adds a buffer and a cool blue light. Very exciting. The tuner out on the Ernie Ball Jr., if it would focus, goes over to a Korg Pitch Black, simple tuner pedal. I like the display on it. And then the main out is another George L cable, and that goes into this Boss TR2 solid tremolo pedal. I added a dip switch, a mod that I found online that's supposed to cut out the volume drop. It really just bypasses a capacitor on the circuit board. I don't know that it actually works. I don't even remember if on or off is turning the mod on or off. Anyway, from the TR2 to the Maleko Chorus, a nice simple chorus, small form factor. From the Maleko Chorus to another Maleko pedal, the Maleko Lo-Fi Echo. They don't make this anymore. It's a really great analog delay. Oftentimes I'll just leave it on all the time with the mix down low. It's got a modulation on the repeats if you want to turn that on or off. And you can get some really weird sort of ring modulated sounds out of that too if you turn up the depth and the rate. Very fun pedal. From there I go into my Strymon timeline. There are a lot of great videos on the Strymon timeline. I really love this pedal. One of the new additions to the pedal board is that I wired up a breakout pedal so that I can access the more advanced functions of the looper from here. It's simply a pedal with 3 switches and some capacitors in it and a TRS cable that's running into the expression input. Super easy to make. There are lots of great videos online on how to do that. And then from the Strymon timeline, I'm going out to the Hall of Fame, TC Electronics. It's a great pedal. This is the version 1. From here, I'm going out back into my little routing box. You'll notice I have a single extension cable coming out of here. This is a little janky, but I've got the extension cable running into one of these 1 outlet to 3 outlet extenders, and I've got a 1 spot power that's going to most of the pedals, and then I have the power wart that came with the Strymon timeline, and that's running 2 or 3 pedals. I worked out what the milliamp draw on them all was, and split them out. I don't really get a lot of hum. Maybe I would benefit from a better power situation, but this all works for me. So that's an update on the pedal board in 2020. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching. Bye.